What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and I'm back at it to bring you 40 facts on the Warhammer 40k universe. Now, if you guys been watching the previous 40 facts, Gersh1 has been giving you the lore on the Space Sharks, aka the Carcharodons. Now, these guys are pretty awesome and epic, but today I will focus on one of the most, bloodthirsty characters of the Space Sharks, and that is the Red Wake, aka Tyberos. So without further ado, let's get into his lore. Tyberos, the Red Wake, is the first captain of the Carcharodon Space Marine Chapter 1st Company. He has served as a force commander during the Baghdad War. He often leads his brethren Terminators of the 1st Company in bloody assault after bloody assault, carving a path of mangled corpses through the secessionist Astartes forces of the Baghdad campaign with his twin artifact gauntlet weapons, known as Hunger and Slake. During the Baghdad War, the mysterious chapter known as the Carcharodons arrived without warning in the Maelstrom Zone, unlooked for by either the Loyalist or the secessionist forces. The sudden appearance of their fleet on the edge of the Golgothan wastes initially caused a considerable alarm on both sides. Led by their baleful first captain Tyberos, the Carcharodons were subject of considerable suspicion by the Loyalists upon their arrival. Surprisingly, their presumed commander Tyberos offered his cooperation with the Inquisitor Legate responsible for persecuting the Baghdad War, as well as Lord Commando Karab Khalin of the Red Scorpions chapter, who served as the overall commander of the Loyalist Astartes forces. Tyberos presented them with the notices patent of his chapter, affirming its rights and titles issued by several High Lords of Terra and Inquisitors long dead. To verify his identity, Tyberos even submitted himself to psychic probing and gene sampling by the Inquisitor Legate staff. Entering their final bitter stages of the campaign, both the Inquisitor Legate and Lord Commander Khalin knew that such a force would prove invaluable in pressing the attack and bringing the conflict to a swift and absolute conclusion. The Inquisitor vouched for Chapter and Lord Commander Khalin, and they accepted the Carcharodons into the line of battle, though he was still wary of their loyalties and was deeply concerned that their long voyage into the darkness of the Outer Void had led them to significantly deviate from the Codex Astartes. Despite misgivings as to the Carcharodons' methods, Khalin was unable to deny the Chapter's effectiveness. During this conflict, Tyberos gained a dark fame for his brutal combat prowess, and the two ancient relic gauntlets, which he carved a path with, mangled and shredded corpses throughout the secessionist forces. Tyberos led his elite Terminator squad into bloody assault. Their savagery still remains unmatched. Those that witnessed the ferocity of the Carcharodons' commander tell of a blood-spattered killing machine that left a path of destruction. Based upon the battle barge Nicor, Tyberos was often seen at the forefront of every assault, leading the chapter's veterans of the elite First Company. This assault Terminator squad was equipped with lightning claws, and they were led by their deadly commander in bloody assaults against all those who would defy the Emperor of Mankind. Never seen outside of his archaic suit of Terminator armor, Tyberos has revealed that his face is a corpse-white nightmare, with half the bones of his face exposed in a bloodless grimace, while his eyes are a soulless, deepless black. He also communicated with all the other Loyalist commanders during the conflict of the Baghdad War, but he never spoke above a soft whisper, and this whisper always carried the promise of death. And now onto the war gear of this brutal warrior. The Terminator armor. When battle calls for durability and protection over agility, it is to revered suits of Terminator armor that the Space Marines turn to. Massively thick armor plates and powerful servo muscles drive these defensive shells, and only the best and bravest of the Space Marine chapter may don this ancient and sacred battle harness. Tyberos also has a teleport Homer, which is a device of ancient Imperial tech utilized by the Adeptus Astartes, the Inquisition, and even the Chaos Space Marines. It allows teleportation through the warp from one location to another, all thanks to a special signal that Terminator armor can lock onto in order to move through the immaterium with great accuracy. And now we have the dreaded, unique power weapons known as Hunger and Slake. Tyberos' Terminator armor is equipped with a pair of weapons known as Hunger and Slake. These have developed a murderous degree of skill and are heavy gauntlet-like devices of uncertain origin, combined with barbed power blades and an inner maw fitted with a mechanized adamantium teeth. Their pattern and manufacture are unknown to the tech priests of Mars. And that is all the lore we have for Tyberos, the Red Wake. If you guys want to read more about him, head on over to the wiki page or pick up an Imperial Armor Volume 10, which talks about the Badav War Part 2. Overall, this war is amazing. Greatly recommend you guys check it out, or go to the Forge World website where they do character updates and whatnot, so you could read a little bit more about him there. Or pick up the novel Carcharodon's Red Tithe by Robbie McNiven. Once again, awesome book, guys. Greatly recommended if you love all things space sharks. Now, don't forget to head on over to the Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter page, and Patreon page, where we have so much more epic 40k content for you guys. We post creepypastas on our Patreon, as well as give you exclusive For the Greater Wars. Also, our Facebook page covers all the new inklings of information that we get from 8th edition, as well as posting some awesome pics and some just great overall 40k content. So guys, that's all I have for you today. Please leave any comments or suggestions down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. As always, I'm the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I am out of here.